Okay. Let me get my hair did. Oh crap. I forgot two things. So don't go away. Give me a second. Boom. There we go. Now we got it. Okay. I found a game that I played for 45 minutes when it was new. Well, not new, when it was a PlayStation Plus game. And so I figured I'd give it a shot and see what I think about it. Oh, is that the new one? It is. Wow, that's good. Wake up, sleepy Jean. Oh, what can it mean to a daydream believer and a homecoming queen? We're going to decline that call because I got stuff I'm doing. I'm not taking calls. I'm not taking calls. Okay. Go to the stream manager. See that there's one of you in the chat. Excellent. Get that taken care of. Put that right there. Oh. Get my hair out of my face. Open this. Maybe. I'm going to start a jam, and I think I want to play my Halloween playlist. Now that I am back to a creepy game, I guess. It's not a creepy game. It's barely in the horror subcategory, but still, I kind of want to play this playlist. I'm looking for Heads Will Roll. Off with the head. Dance till you're dead. Heads will roll. Heads will roll. Heads will roll on the floor. Yeah, by the yeahs. Start this jam. Copy the link. Head back over here. Hit go. That's gonna be the jam. And let's go ahead and get this thing started. Hello and welcome to Curse of the Dead Gods. You probably can't see it because I think that our subscribers is blocking it. There it is. I had played this game for 45 minutes. In fact, if I go down to the trophies, I've earned 2 of them. And the last one I earned was July 7th of 2022. So I don't remember anything about this game. I don't know how it's played. I hope that they let me start it over again, because I don't know. I don't know how it goes. But we're going to give this a shot. It seemed nice and gothic. And here we are, quickly heading towards Halloween. Might as well have some gothicness going. The cross button, of course, is the X button. It's a stupid thing that they say, but that's what they say. Let's get our music turned down to 0. Is there a way? No, I was hoping there would be a way to say, like, delete my old save file and start over, but we'll enter. Oh, there we go. Let's do this. We're going to delete this one because I don't even want to be tempted by it. And let's dive into an empty slot and see what we can find. Now the sound effects and the master volume are not turned off, but I don't hear anything. I guess there is some sound. I just don't hear it. Let's go to advanced audio properties. Yeah, I should be hearing it, but whatever. Is he trying to leave? Is he trying to run away? Why would you walk inside if you wanted to leave again? Okay, so that's the way, well, it's not the way back. X to strike with my torch. Square to use that. I don't know if I want to use my gun because I might have limited ammo. So let's stick with the torch. Okay. What about my circle button? Does nothing. Okay, we've got a door. I don't have any, like, mini-map or anything. We've got a dead end. R2. Oh, so R2 is my dodge. What about L2? L2 is a block. R1 and L1 don't seem to do anything. So let's just check it out. See what it is, see where it's taking us, and see what we get to discover. Hey, I've got sound again. Alright, well, everything seems to be fine. Everything seems to be fine and above board. So the door was glowy. Alright, smashing up some jars, not because I think I need to. I genuinely don't know what I'm doing. I'm just kind of looking for tray-zurr. I don't know if tray-zurr is a thing they have in this game, but I'm certainly going to try to find it. Alright, door locked on me. Light and darkness. Light reveals hidden traps. Standing in darkness increases all damage you take. Watch out for the indicator at the bottom of your screen to know if you are standing in light or in dark. Use the torch action to equip an attack with your torch. Torch can spread fire to braziers or enemies. Elements on fire spread light around. Excellent. So, we'll light the 2 braziers. Use the dodge action, which is R2, to quickly roll and evade enemy attacks or traps. Each dodge requires one of your stamina points visible at the feet of your character. Once stamina is depleted, you cannot dodge anymore. Stop attacking or dodging for a short time to quickly replenish stamina. Excellent. Okay. Alright, well, let's just do it until I do it. There. Basic combat. Use attack actions to equip and attack with your weapons. Chain multiple main attacks to trigger a powerful finisher. I don't know what the finisher is. Use secondary attack to shoot with your ranged weapon. Finishers and ranged attacks require 1 stamina point. Okay. Whoa! Ah, I keep getting hit. Alright, but we did it. Advanced combat. Hold the main attack for a while, then release to trigger a charged attack, which requires stamina. Hold the secondary for a while, then release for a perfect time. At the perfect time to trigger a more damaging perfect shot, which I have failed to do repeatedly. Hello, Blazin. It is good to have you here. Chain a secondary attack after a series of main attacks to trigger a unique offhand combo. Okay. Well, that didn't seem to do anything. Okay. I'm gonna try to not let this guy hit me. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing. Alright, I did the combo. Dodged. Okay, I need to try to do this perfect shot. Dang it. Dang it. There. I don't think I like this very much. This is a lot of controls for someone with as limited a brain as mine. So I'm likely going to be a lot of button mashing in this. I am doing well, Blazin'. Sorry I missed the chat again. I'm bad at paying attention to chat and watching the game at the same time. Yeah, I'm doing fine. I'm alive. I'm making it. I probably need to edit some audio tonight, so you may see me online, but I likely won't be opening Discord because I'll be staring at sound waves for 3 hours. All right. Use the dodge action to evade enemy attacks successfully. Evading an attack triggers a perfect dodge, which restores 1 stamina point. Interesting. And then the parry action is the opposite end. Parry action at the very last moment to counter enemy attacks. A successful parry weakens the enemy. And restores 2 stamina points. Okay, well, let's give this a shot then. Alright, well my parry didn't work. What about... Nope, that wasn't perfectly timed, apparently. That was. That wasn't. That was. Okay, let's do it. Someone attack. That looks like what they want me to do. Missed. Come on, dude. I think I saw a chat message come up. I will check it in a minute. I don't want to be checking it while I'm in the middle of combat. Talk amongst yourselves. I will not be talking until this jerk has attacked. Ugh! I'm gonna die in the tutorial trying to survive this thing. There. Okay, what did we see? Blazin' listens to Potato Chip Pictures, and that's awesome! I like that a lot. You don't have to listen to the Bond episodes. The Bond episodes are out there, but you can skip them. I will admit that is the majority of the episodes because that was a much bigger franchise. All right. Continue to the end of the room to start your journey through the temple. If you want more practice time, use interaction on the central marker of the room to call for more training enemies. You'll get a new episode this Friday, I assure you. Alright, so it sounds as though, well, yeah, they're not going to put hidden treasure in there. Hey, look at that, we got treasure! Crystal skulls are powerful artifacts you can collect from fallen enemies. Crystal skulls are bound to your character and persists even after death. Between each exploration, you can trade crystal scrolls in the underworld in exchange of permanent upgrades. I don't know what to do about your walk tonight and tomorrow. You could listen to the Bond episodes, but then you gotta listen to reviews of movies that you don't watch, and that's gotta suck. Okay. Jade rings are gifts from the dead gods to those who overcome the trials of the temple. Jade rings are bound to your character and persist even after death. After each exploration, you can trade jade rings in the underworld to gain access to new gear. Hey, Gaming Mike's channel, it is good to have you here. Ooh, and good call on the hydrate. Ah. Okay. I couldn't remember a Gorgon, and it's Demogorgon. I learned that by looking up the spelling when I was making the short for it, because I could not, for the life of me, remember that monster's name. I was like, I don't know. All right, 10 and 10. Let's see if we can survive a bit longer. Okay, I don't see anything that would suggest I need... Okay, it's just a door. Oh, interesting. Okay, so this is similar to the way... and speaking of things I can't remember the names of, there's that card-based RPG game where you're ascending a tower. Can't remember what it's called. Oh, crap! Why can't I remember what it's called? But that's what this map looks like to me. It looks similar to that particular game. Each temple is an assembly of rooms linked together. I was in the middle of a field at 2 a.m. shouting, "It's Demogorgon! Demogorgon!" Yeah, I knew it after we got done recording. Like, we hit stop, and then I said, "Justin, it's a Demogorgon." Slay the Spire. Thank you, Blazin. I knew that would be in there somehow. Each room type represents the main reward you can expect to find in it. Each time you complete a room, you can choose your path and progress through the temple. Use the map action during your exploration to consult the temple layout. Okay. What I do like, and this is something that you don't have in Slay the Spire, I like how it highlights the potential path for each of these routes. Like if I took this route to the right, I could get to that question mark, but I'm never going to get to the stuff on the left side. And it looks like that's a lot of stuff. These two, like, they're pretty much the same. I could get attributes or gold. I think I'm gonna go attributes. Let's just give it a shot, see what happens. The fiery halls. Corruption. Watch out for your corruption gauge at the bottom right of your screen. Each door you go through increases your corruption. For each full gauge you become corrupted, and crossing the next door will curse you. I have not played Curse of the Lamb. I don't even know if I own Curse of the Lamb. I've heard of Curse of the Lamb, but I can't remember if it's one that I ever actually owned. So let's search. Cult, Curse, whatever. Cults of the Lamb. I do not own it. I do not own it. And it's only 25 bucks, but I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it right now. I'm just looking at it. That's all. But that seems like a pretty interesting one. If this becomes intolerable, I might check out Cults of the Lamb. I know words. I know. Ow! No! That was such a mean move. Oh no! Let's go to swords. What about you? Can I greed kill you? Greed kills. After defeating an enemy, the greed kill timer starts. Chain kills to increase your greed kill count and the amount of gold released by enemies. Hitting enemies, perfect dodges, and parries refill the timer. Greed kill series reset if timer drops off, or if you take damage. Alright, well, let's try to get through. Oh no! No! Oh, I hate this so much. This game cheats. I'm gonna die. I'm not gonna survive. Ah! Come on, get him. Oh. Every game is out to get me. It's just an observation. Okay. Left would likely lead to a weapon, or I could get healing. I'm already almost halfway through my health, but I kind of want to go this way anyway. It's not a skill issue. I'm the best. Dang it! They waited. They waited. They waited again. Get him. And get that. A swift bow, which will increase my base damage and offer movement speed for 5 seconds. So yeah, I'll take that. Oh no! Use the two-handed weapon action to equip an attack with your two-handed weapon. Two-handed weapons can also trigger charged attacks. I guess that means I also attack with the circle button. Oh! And no matter which way I went, I would have ended up at the gold, I guess. Clearly I don't understand what I'm doing, and that's fine. That's fine. I rarely know what I'm doing. Good. Ah, come now. And I'm corrupted. I don't even know how I got corrupted, but I'm blaming it on you. Okay, Yatz's Pendant, which offers +3 to dexterity, or I could restore 4% of my max health, which would only be 40 health. And I don't think that's good enough, so I think I'd rather the dexterity. Use the inventory action to consult your current gear. You also have access to the codex and system options through this interface. Alright, so this is what I'm rocking as my stuff. And then, of course, we've got the codex with the bestiary and the statistics. And we're just going to keep going. Give me my torch back. I think that I think that those barrels explode is what I was trying to say, but I kept getting attacked. Ugh. Okay. Like, I don't want to hit it and then blow up. That would suck. Give myself some light. Oh, dang it. I am definitely gonna die. No! There. I'll fight him from a distance if I have to. Oh man, my corruption keeps going up. Let's go to the left, even though it's gonna kill me. Oh, look at that, I found tray-zurr. No, no! No! Stop it! Somehow I dodged all of those without even trying to dodge, so I feel pretty good about that. So sexual. Okay, I need to look at this. Unepic. I have never heard of that. I might have to open Steam at some point to take a look at that and see what I think. Okay. Hold on. Before we go into the next room, I just noticed that my stream manager broke and stopped working, and I want to be able to see when people chat, even though I'm not very good at seeing when people chat. So, Unepic. That'll be one that we have to check out at some point. Only one choice? No, two choices. Ugh. I think I would rather go with the middle healing so that I still have the same two choices that I had before. Raging Temple. Speltzalak controls the servants of the gods he has defeated. Their champions, their watchers, their hopes and their fate. All Jaguar statues now trigger fireballs. All of them. Not just certain ones. All of them. So I gotta be... Oh, no. Each time you fill your corruption gauge, you are cursed. Curses add modifiers to the classic game rules and last until the end of the run. Beware the fifth and final curse, for it will strongly jeopardize your chances of success. Do I no longer get fire? Alright, then I'll grab my sword. So I guess I can heal, but at the cost of adding curse. And that's going to be all I do. Okay, now, do I want gold or a relic? I think I want a relic. I think I want to go up the left path. Maybe I don't. Maybe I want gold, and then an gold and an upgrade, then another upgrade, then an attribute, and then a boss. Or I could go relic, attribute, healing, which sucks, we now know. Upgrade, attribute, and boss. I think that's the way we're gonna go. That's the plan anyway. I might change my mind midway through. Yeah, I know. I got another curse immediately. Some enemies lie dormant, hidden within hosts, waiting for the moment to strike at yet another unwary prey. Regular enemies can spawn additional creatures when killed. So we gotta watch out for jaguar statues that are now gonna all fire at me. As well as... There's one. Whoa! Whoa! Didn't realize it was gonna do that. Okay. There's treasure that way. I'm gonna go the treasure way then. I don't know why I'm sitting here pretending there's even a debate. Nope. Excellent. Nope. Come on. Parrying is so freaking hard. Like, I think I'm doing it, and then I find out I'm not. Let's kill your mama. Good. Ah! Okay. Okay. What are you? Offerings. When you interact with a weapon, relic, or attribute's altar, you can make an offering to the gods to claim one of the 3 presented boons. Make a gold offering to spend gold for it. Make a blood offering to get it for free at the cost of some corruption. I've probably got a load of... Nope, I don't have a load of gold. I have 645. Well, I guess that means we can't buy any of them. Because I'm not willing to go even more corrupted. So far, all of my corruption has been accidental. Okay, we had talked about getting an attribute, health, and then making our way up to the bosses. That's going to be the route that we go. So let's go for attributes and see if we can survive. Uh-oh. Okay. There's gold up there. There's a path that way. I'm going to go the blazon route and take the left path. So I was hoping that we could get them into the fire and have that jaguar statue go off. Ugh! Oh, apparently we can break the jaguar statues. Yeah, let's go for it. Because it supposedly has the potential to restore health. I wasn't paying attention to see if it actually did. And then let's stick to the left. Nothing there. Nothing... Nope, nothing there. And I am leaving that behind. Oh, can I sacrifice it? No, I cannot. I guess the gods don't want a weapon that was already touched before. They're very picky about these things. Excellent. A barrel with gold. Alright, before I make that commitment, I have to make that commitment. There's no other direction to go. Come on, be responsive. Of course. Now, if I can get that guy... Oh, man. This is not looking good. Come on! Apparently I'm out of bullets or something. I don't know why he stopped shooting, but he did stop shooting. We are so close to death. So close to death. Alright, I'm taking it. It's gonna corrupt me, but I gotta do it. Oh, maybe it's not. Okay. Earn the powers of the dead gods and improve your attributes during a run. Each point of constitution increases your maximum health. Dexterity increases your weapon's base damage. Perception increases any gold income and the chance enemies drop gear objects when defeated. Interesting. Well, if that's the case, then I probably want to maximize dexterity. But I could get 2 of them, and I don't get to keep this gold at the end, and I'm almost dead. So I think I'm going to get damage and treasure find. Okay. Only one choice, and that choice has been made for us. Let's get some healing. Why not? Okay, I just checked the chat log. Blazon asks, why did I say Blazon's name? And the shout out was because I'm going to take left-hand paths in the stages. Not on the map, because I want to get to the boss. But when we're in the actual stages, I am going to, at least for this run, take all lefts. More corruption. Dark swiftness. There is a mysterious comfort in the moments when death is near, when all becomes clear and the shadows are a refuge. Dodging makes you intangible with an increased dodging window, but you can no longer trigger perfect dodges to regenerate stamina. I can still do perfect parries if I can do perfect parries, but I'm not very good at those. All right, let's go for our corruption and health. 200 health for 10 corruption. I'll do it all the way. We are back to full health. We haven't had that since the beginning. And like I said, I'm going to go upgrade because then I'm going to get attribute. And if I've got the gold, I'm going to get the attribute. And then we're going to fight a boss. I keep forgetting all the buttons. There are just too many of them. And that's something I hate. Come on. Why am I corrupted? What did I get hit by? I am just getting pummeled by everything, and I have no idea what I'm doing wrong. I keep hitting the L2 button, and it is not... clearly it's always late. But that time it was too early. Oh my gosh, this is it. Get ready for the end. The dude also killed my torch thing. Okay, a torture ring. Heal 3% of max health when an enemy is killed by the environment. Or I could reduce my corruption by 4. I'm gonna take it. Alright, what are you again? Oh, the upgrades. I would have to spend corruption to get it because I haven't picked up enough gold. Dang it. Because it'd be nice to add some attributes to these guys, but we can't. Not yet. Not yet until we have figured out how to reliably get and keep gold. I had full health at the start of this particular stage, and now I am already down to 300. So let's go to the attribute and see if we can fight a boss. Yep. Curse of the Headless. The memories of 100 tragic deaths can bring both power and madness to the strongest warrior's soul. As long as you haven't killed 30 enemies, all damage taken is increased by 50%. You gain permanent haste or increased movement speed. I don't know how many enemies I've killed in this run. I don't think it's been 30. Nope, it has not. Ow. Do it again. Fire again. Ah ha 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 ha! Ow! Your body and soul at the dawn. So I'm hoping... Yes. That... Well, maybe it didn't. That was supposed to replenish some of my health, but I didn't see if it did at all. There's a bunch of tray-zurr. I don't know if I'm going to get to use any of it, but we're going to take it. We're still alive. Alright, well, it was a good try. Maybe I'm not strong enough to, like, parry them. Although, let's be honest, I only successfully parried people outside of the tutorial once, so I don't know how well I can say I did. But getting 77% through the temple was pretty good. We got 14 crystal skulls and only 10 jade rings. A lot of gold, but I think all of it goes back inside the temple. The underworld is a place between life and death, where the dead gods slumber. Use the interaction action near the central stele of the main hall to access the underworld. There, you can offer crystal skulls and jade rings to the gods to unlock new upgrades. All underworld upgrades are persistent and will remain after death. That's fantastic. And then what are you? Oh, these are the weapons I get to choose from. Okay. So on the next run, that's what I'm going to take. Blessings of the Dead Gods are powerful passive abilities that will help you during subsequent explorations. Unlock blessings, then equip one in each available blessing slot. Return to the underworld after each exploration to change your current blessings. Blazin isn't tired. Let's see. Oh, that's right. I got to see that special guest, and I liked your special guest. I hope your special guest is always in a good mood, or I don't know. I'm not always in a good mood. Why am I pretending that my digital version should be happy when I'm not always happy? I hope your special guest, I don't know. I hope they have as good a beard as they do, because I saw the beard and it looked good. Okay. Let's look at these. We did not collect any of those little red things. We have enough for this one. Fire illuminates farther. All damage taken is reduced by 20% while in the light. Gain fury when you take damage. Traps deal 100% more damage to enemies. Now that might be useful. Gain 5 dexterity at the start of your exploration. Any perfect dodge triggers haste, but only for 5 seconds. And then gain 1,000 gold and 5 perception at the start of your exploration. That's interesting. That's very interesting. So the ones I'm looking at were these two, where you take less damage in the light, gain fury when you take damage. Traps to enemies is also very interesting to me. And then, of course, this one is interesting. The only ones that aren't interesting are the ones I can't afford. Those were the ones where I was like, I don't really like those. And who knows, maybe I'll like them when I can afford them. But for now, I think I would rather start with that as my boost. And then over here at the Forsaken Weaponry, restore power to the Forsaken Weapons of the Temple. Unlocked weapons can be found in the temple in future explorations. Okay. So essentially I'm buying this so that it can show up later in the temple. And while I look at that, let's get up to take a quick stretch. As you are watching, you are earning beard hairs, and you can use those beard hairs on getting me to do things like taking a sip of water, straightening my posture, telling a story, or in this situation, getting up to take a stretch. And if you want to stretch with me, feel free to do so. Thank you, Blazin'. Okay. You all get to see my awesome fit today, which is button-up shirt and pajama bottoms. Okay. So what we do is we bring our arms up and then we go back down. Ready? So arms up. Oh, you won't see it. I'm sorry. You'll just have to trust. Ooh. Oh, goodness. And then we come all the way down and touch our toes. Oh, and then roll the back up. Ooh. I like it. Thank you, Blazin'. Good call on the stretch. No shorts today. It's starting to get cold in my area. The coldness comes. Okay. Before I buy that, though, weapon altars in the main hall offer gear before your exploration. Restore altars for more choices of starting weapons, upgrade altars, and they may offer higher quality weapons. That's interesting. And then divine favors let you refresh the gear offered in weapon and relic shrines. Unlock more divine favors to increase the number of times you can refresh the choices during an exploration. After each exploration, you regain all of your divine favors. And I don't... Okay, so there's nothing I can do about that yet. So I'm just going to buy the first two of these. We got to buy all of them eventually anyway, so we'll get that and we'll get that. If we find them, great. If we don't, great. Now, do I want to take that sword or do I want to take these guys? I think I'm going to take these ones. I'm going to try the blunt claws and the top break revolver. Still nothing over there. All right, let's give it a shot. Nothing to do but to do it. So, here we go. Back inside. Oh, what's this? So I can finally start getting those objects if I can do this. Oh, I'm changing the temples. So that first one was just like, well, it was just the tutorial one. Now I can choose a specific god, a specific old god, and go in. And I think I would like to go... Well, it doesn't tell me much about these things. Oh, okay. So I have done Temple of the Jaguar. I did the introduction. If I can get 100% through, I will get that victory reward. I understand what I'm reading. Let's try to complete the Blood Hunter hunts. Okay, and all paths lead to the boss. That's another thing that I did not realize until just now. Weapon or gold? We're going to be starting with 1,000 gold, so I think I'll get a weapon, go for the attribute, get the relic, get the gold, get the upgrade, and that's where we will make a decision when we get that far. So, for now, weapon, attribute, relic, gold. We're skipping both the question marks. Maybe I can backtrack over to those the last question mark? Nonetheless, this is what we're doing. Okay. Yeah, oh, you cheaters. Get him. There we go. I got a perfect parry, finally. And I think I want to try to get this guy on his own first. Because if I... Ugh, I'm not going to get him. So the thinking I had was if I could take him out, then I won't have to deal with as many of these dudes. But clearly, I'm going to have to deal with these dudes all over the place. That was pretty intense. Okay! At least I've got a lot of money to go with. I could get a two-handed spear. That might be interesting. Or replace my blunt claws with these, which are significantly better, but I don't have the gold for it. So I'd have to go to my first curse. So I might go for this because it only costs gold and it's a two-handed weapon, so I'm not, you know, losing anything that I'm working towards. Alright, does anybody have any strong opinions on whether or not I should go left, right, or straight when the option presents itself? I have a feeling I know what Blazon's vote would be. Alright, attributes, relic. But then I'm looking at that and I'm like, I don't, yeah, we're gonna go attributes. That's what I wanted to do, that's what we're committing to. Let's see how this spear does. It costs stamina! Well, that sucks! I like the spear. It's quite powerful. I don't like that it costs stamina to use. Okay. Alright, what do we got? 33% to all healing effects. Yes, please. Or I could... Yeah, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it. Nothing that way. Let's go ahead and get back into the light. Can't go that way. Apparently there was a path that I missed. Come on, take a swing at me. Of course he doesn't. What a chicken. What a chicken. I do like that the light reveals the traps. Like, you couldn't see the trap while I was just running around with my sword. Okay, we don't have a lot. So I couldn't get that unless... No, I'm not going to take it. I'm going to go with the damage. And I really got to find some gold. I have got to find some gold. I mean, the good news is I could go right to the gold, but I'm not going to. Oh, nice. That'll be fun. I do not like clicky keys on my keyboard. I want to type and no one knows that I did it. That's the way I prefer. I get it. Some people love those mechanical keyboards. I don't. I don't like them at all. Every time I've had a mechanical keyboard, I have requested a quiet keyboard. And the people who give it to me have this hurt and dejected face where they're like, but this is the expensive keyboard. It's the clicky keyboard. And I'm like, why would you spend extra money on noise? That's stupid. So I want the quiet keyboard every time. That's just me. Yeah, I don't know if I've ever found the one keyboard. Okay. There we go. I like that. That worked out very well. And I only had to use my sword on one person. Is it a monster? Is it a monster? Coming over the hill, is it a monster? So I think this gray stuff on the ground, I think that is like oil. Maybe not. I don't know. It's just not quite the keyboard yet. One day. That is tray-zurr. How do I get to that tray-zurr? Coming over the hill, is it a monster? Got him. Got him. Okay. Ooh. A ceremonial dagger. Is it ranged? That is my question. But it will offer me 3% to my base perception, which is also good. It's also very good. Hey, really quick, while that chat message is up about potato chip pictures, this week we are doing our episode for A Quiet Place Part 2. That's the one I'm going to be editing tonight. We have already recorded it. I just need to edit it, put it online. So why don't you subscribe to Potato Chip Pictures on your favorite podcatcher, listen to our episode on A Quiet Place, and then come back on Friday for A Quiet Place Part 2. All right, back to this. I'm going to take it, and I'm going to use it. It's got a higher damage output than my pistol, and I'm pretty sure they're throwing knives. Let's give it a shot. Nope, it is not. It is another close-up weapon. But let's give it a shot. It does make me more comfortable and confident doing some of these combos. Excellent. Yes. I like it when they do that. That worked out beautifully. That was so good of them. I'm only at 342, so I don't have enough to get any of these. Would have been nice. I could offer blood, but I kind of want to get as far as I can without corruption. Like, there's no avoiding it here. We're gonna get corrupted. But I'm not gonna give you my blood. It's my blood. Alright, let's see what curse we got. Sulphurous barrels. Tamok's dominion is fire. Trap it in a bottle and the bottle will explode. Explosive barrels have an increased explosion radius. Okay, that's fine. That's perfect. That is barely a curse. I'm kind of surprised that they would call that a curse. Ah! Oh, dang it. Thought I could get out of it. Got him. Alright, so I'm also looking for torches that I can light. Because if I can get those lit, then I don't have to worry as much. Ah! There we go. Finally got a dodge. Whew. Okay, we are going to open that. And we're going to open that. In fact, let's do it. Herbs of rejuvenation. Each greed kill restores 1% health. Yes, please. The gleaming sapphire plus 2% base damage per 1,000 gold carried. I think I'm going to offer that to the gods. I'm 200 away from 1,000 gold, but then that says don't spend gold, and I spend gold as soon as I get it. So I'm going to offer that one. Win. And then, yes, of course, we are collecting +3 to dexterity. That increases weapon damage. Yes, please. And we're taking the left upgrade because I'm going to aim for that question mark. That's what I think I want to do. Blah. I like that you are blah. It is a little weird that it does that, though, and I wonder if it's because of the badges. I'm just not smart enough to know how to fix these things, because part of me also wants to see if there's a way to turn on sounds for chat, so that way when someone chats, I hear it instead of missing it like I often do. Let's go with the upgrade, and let's see if we can survive. We have not been doing great on survival. And then we immediately stop doing well. Excellent. Greed kills. Remember, offer me some more health. Ugh. No, where did he go? Let's light some stuff up. I have 33 health left. That's terrible. That's nothing. We could upgrade our claws. We could, ooh, we could get rid of, I'm just kind of reading over these to see if any of them are worth it to me. Removing corruption is interesting, but it's only 1 per kill. And I gain like 20 for entering a place, and I don't think there are 20 enemies in a room or in a floor. Deals critical damage while stamina is depleted. Now that is the most interesting. I'm gonna go for that. Oh, that's a lot of shadow. Okay, it's nothing. It's nothing. I'm panicking over nothing. I am gonna go for the healing. I'll take the corruption, and I will go for the healing. Yeah, I think we got another curse coming. And that's fine. That's fine. And like I said, I want the question mark, so I don't even want the temptation. I'm going to go this route. Both routes lead to a relic. I'm going to go the route that pigeonholes me into the question mark so that I have to see what the unknown thing is. And I imagine it's like any other room. It's just randomly going to generate either at the time or they've already determined it and we're going to discover it. So, mortal harvest. Life essence of those who sullied the sacred temples is not wasted. The value of blood is far greater than that of precious metals when used wisely. Urns no longer contain gold but are filled with blood. Blood heals but inflicts corruption. That is quite interesting. So if I needed to heal, I could hit some of those urns and get some healing going. Thank you. Oh boy. Oh boy. I don't know what you are, but now you're dead. I mean, we're going to take this. I don't know if it's going to be all that useful. And then let's fire that. Just so we can turn it off. So we don't have it going anymore. There's some of that blood if I wanted some healing and corruption to go with it. Oh boy. Alright, back into it. Oh, that's so unfair. I like this song a lot. Okay, I can afford the obsidian bracelet, which would increase the weakened effect's duration, but also give me +2 to my perception. And I think perception was the one that allows for treasure. So more treasure. And why not? I don't want to keep the gold. So yeah, we're going to spend it. I don't see anything else in here, so let's move on to the unknown room. Oh, is it a healing room? If so, I'll take it. I don't need it, but I'll take it. And then we'll go into the final room with full health. All right, let's try this champion. I've never fought a champion, obviously. So let's see if we can do it. We only had 2 curses, so that's good. All right, there is Zakolchir, the Blood Hunter. I keep forgetting what buttons to push. Come on, dude. Come on, dude. Ugh. Oh, come on! Why am I not dodging? There. Holy crap. Woo! Okay, so they won't allow me in the next room until I have gone through this central portal. Let's see what it is. Are they sending me back to hell? Did I go back to the underworld? No, I got a victory. There is no continuing. That's excellent. So 100% is indeed a new record. And I did it in less time than we did the last one. Does it say how many enemies I killed? Health restored, highest damage, successful parries. No. Doesn't seem to tell me how many I've killed. But that's fine. That's fine. We did well. Blood emblem required. 6 new blessings available. And let's see what those blessings are. Oh, I've only got one. We will fall together. I don't like those, so I think I might go with the one that I was looking at from the beginning. Which was this guy. Yeah, I think that's going to be the route that I go with. We can afford one more. Fire illuminating and offering less damage is interesting, but as you noticed by the end of the dungeon, it doesn't do anything. Like, there's no fire. I just don't have the time to pull a torch out. Whereas this guy, I take damage all the time. So getting more power out of that might be the best way to go. And so once we have this one unlocked, we just need 3 of those, whatever they were called. Then we can unlock it, and I will put that in. There's more rows? No, there are not. Not on the blessings. Only on the weapons. Destruction. Okay, I'm just reading over these to see what they do. So the restored altars gives me more altars to choose from. So that's the one I'm going to do, yes. The main weapons changes what main weapons show up on those altars. Right now, only basic weapons with no abilities can show up, and that's the same with secondary weapons. Two-handed weapons are not showing up at all. So I can unlock this to give me 2 altars worth of basic weapons, or I can save my skulls and try to get to 100 to be able to get both of these. And that's where things get interesting. So yeah, I think I'm gonna save. I'm not gonna spend just yet. Yeah, let's do it. I only have the one revolver. Oh! Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, so I could choose between my basic weapons, which includes that sword and that same revolver, or I can switch it out for a different weapon. And in this case, one of those weapons continues to be the top break revolver. So I think I need to buy some more revolvers if I want to switch those out. But let's go ahead and try the Temple of the Eagle. We have never gone here. We have never gone to the Temple of the Serpent. Obviously, we have never gone to the events at the bottom. But we're going to try the Storm Throne. That seems to be the best. But that'll... I am such a sucker for those mystery rooms. I see the mystery room and I'm like, it's gotta be good. It doesn't have to be good. There's nothing in there that says it has to be good. But between the two of these, I think I would rather... I'm gonna go this way because I'm a sucker for mystery rooms. That's what it boils down to. Entering the nobles' quarters. You can tell how noble they are by how overgrown it is. Ouch. Ah, why am I forgetting all the buttons again? I keep trying to hit the circle button to parry, and that is decidedly not the button. Okay, so if I spend gold, I remove corruption. And since I spend gold, that's a good thing. Can I burn my way through? Doesn't look like it. Okay. I don't know if they would hide any secret entrances behind these plants. I was curious. It's not looking like it. Oh no! There are traps. Did I get hit? I think I did. Oh no! Okay, so there's traps that way. Ah! I'm gonna end up getting killed by the traps. Oh, well, I've committed to this path. That's what I get for trying to see. Alright, well that worked out. Okay. I tend to look at the 2 gifts. But this is max health and that sucks. Alright, we're taking it. I'm a sucker for unknown, so we're going that way. I didn't know if that was another trap. I don't know how to tell which ones are safe and which ones are dangerous. You freaking harpy. Good. Oh no! It's not a good time to start scratching the beard. Oh no! Dang it, I'm not gonna do well in this one. I have no idea how to get my timing back. Dang it! Alright, got that one that time. Got that one. I'm so trigger shy around all of these traps, but I want to find a means. Okay, that one's got glowing eyes. I bet, yep, he's one of them. So that's how we tell. If their eyes glow. Okay. I'm gonna see. Ooh. Oh no. I can't afford any of them. And all of them are better. I mean, that one's just got better attributes, but the damage output is lower. That one is a two-handed, and that one is a pistol. That would give me to 75, and then the next room would be plus 20, which would get me to 95. If I found something to spend money on, then I'd be good. I think I'm gonna take a sip of water and think this over. No, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. It's all about risk and reward, and this time the risk is too high and the reward is not good enough. That's what I'm going to say. Yeah, I'm going to go this healing route. Ugh. Yeah, do it. See what I care. I just want the full health. Gold puncture. The god of death takes what he wants without agreement or principles. Each door imposes a payment of 300 gold. Each gold not paid is converted into damage. If all gold is paid, 10% of maximum health is restored. That sucks. I have enough to pay the price. And I'm skipping this one because I don't need the heals. Man, that sucks so much. Alright, let's hope they have lots of gold in here. So far, I'm not seeing any vases with gold. No! Man, their charge up is so much faster than mine. Ugh! Ugh! They're in front of it! They should be hit! Don't tell me it's only me. It is only me. I'm the only one who sets it off. Got him. Got him. Now, if I can... Excellent. Now let's get over here. Don't... Stop it! Stop corrupting me! What a meanie. Can't believe he corrupted me like that. Okay, before I go to the next area, I am gonna look to see if there is an alternative path. Because if we just go straight upwards, that's fine. But you're not getting all the rewards that you could get. Don't have enough gold for anything. But we do have enough gold to make the payment for the next room. Which I think also gave me healing. Yeah, so I'm gonna skip this healing. Because I don't want to take the corruption. But I will have to take it. Or I'm gonna have to take damage here. I'm gonna have to take almost 300 worth of damage. So I will take the corruption. So I can heal and then be down to 900 health. 231. That's what they took from me. Some enemies lie dormant, hidden within hosts, waiting for the moment to strike at yet another unwary prey. Regular enemies can spawn additional creatures when killed. We've dealt with this before. It does suck. But it's not that bad. They're not powerful enemies, the ones that get spawned. Nobody's got glowy eyes, so I think we are safe. I'm gonna get some gold. Maybe. Give me the gold. I don't know if my face got a lot brighter during the stream, but the sun just came out in a big way. And this very dark game has become much darker. I like that. What I like about these guys is they tend to be chickens. They tend to be cowards. See, I don't like the 3% base damage per point of perception because I haven't increased my perception at all. So it's not actually getting much of an improvement, but its base damage is already higher than my revolver, and I rarely use the ranged feature of my revolver. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, interesting. I thought they were just firing straight ahead. But they are attempting to follow me. No, that was a bad idea. I made a mistake. I made a boo-boo. Holy crap. And it will out-hit that. And now... Okay, I just wanted to see if there was any extra gold. Because if I can get 70 more gold, I won't take a damage to my health by going into the next room. You jerk. Let's go take these guys out. Ugh! 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 Dang it! I am very bad at parrying. That's like my worst move. All right, let's light some torches. I now have enough. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to get any of these. I'm interested in the Chalice of Vigor, but I think I'm too close to the end for it to matter that much. And we're going to go attributes. Oh, no. Okay. I don't see any paths. Okay, this is fine. Everything's fine. I don't know why I'm panicked. I shouldn't be. Everything's golden. Dang it. Ow. Ow. Okay. Alright, there's only one path. That's good. That is good. I like it when they give me only one choice. Can't go that way because it's all blocked off. Running with the devil. Perfect. There we go. I like how weak those guys are because I think they all count as individual enemies. And so if there's something that says you have to kill 30 enemies, I think those little bats count. 15% damage against weakened enemies. I think that means I gotta keep trying to hit that perfect parry. I'm at about half health, so I could get rid of it. I'm gonna get rid of it. No! What a jerk! No! Okay. And there's that guy. We did a little bit better getting around everybody else, but we did lose the health that we got. There we go. That's a weakened enemy, I think. I don't know if that altar is a tray-zurr, but we're going to check it out and see what's in here. It is tray-zurr. I'm always good with that. Heal 3% of max health when an enemy is killed by the environment. That's a pretty good one. I'm going to keep this one. Especially here where we've had all of these environmental traps everywhere. I don't like it. I don't like any of these. I mean, I like the plus to my damage. And I don't want to use my gold to get through. I don't want to use my gold and then not be able to get through this door. So, let's fight the champion and just try to survive. Alright, we got the High Lord of the Storm. Oh, great. I was like, I did so well dodging that. I didn't. I can't do anything. I'm just getting hit. I'm gonna start hitting him with fire. Doesn't seem to do any more damage. Don't know how to block that. Damn it. Alright, well that's fine. Whatever. Whatever. But we made it all the way to the end, which is really encouraging. We definitely got our butts handed to us at the end. But I didn't love using that hammer, and I felt pretty good about how far we got, all things considering. Considered? Whatever. The words I am saying. Light and darkness. Light reveals hidden traps. Standing in darkness and... Oh, I've already done all this. I've already done all of these. Why did they redo the... Oh, I haven't done gear and power level. Okay, let's go through this and see what we have and have not done. We've done light and darkness. We've done dodge and stamina. Perfect dodge, perfect parry, corruption, cursed, offerings, greed kills, attributes. Blood pools are new. A substantial source of healing can be found in blood pools present in any healing room. Blood pools contain 5 charges of blood Each charge healing 20% of your maximum health at the same time, or at the cost of some corruption. And I don't know what, I think it's like 20 corruption. Gear, rarity, and power levels. All weapons and relics have different quality as well as a numeric power level. Weapons of a higher quality carry more special effects than the others. Their raw damage scale with their power level. Relics of a higher quality have a more potent effect. Additional attributes scale with their power level. Cursed weapons and relics have unique special effects. Critical damage is pretty obvious. Any poisonous attack applies 50% additional damage over time. Burning characters take more damage from fire damage over time if they are also poisoned. Burning poison. When you are poisoned, your stamina regenerates much slower. Lightning. What does it say about me with lightning, though? Doesn't say what lightning does to me. Then we can get dark damage with cursed weapons, extra stamina from doing perfect dodges or parries. Some attacks can interrupt regular enemies' attacks or break their protection. Charged attacks of shields and whips, offhand combos of pistols, combo finishers of daggers and spears. Any attack of a two-handed heavy weapon. Okay. Now, they're talking about combo finishers. I never figured out what that was. So if you in the chat know what they're talking about with combo finishers, feel free to let me know. Because they mentioned it in the tutorial, but they didn't say how to do it. Like, do I press certain buttons or does it automatically apply? I don't know what the combo finishers are or how to do them. Charged attacks. Claws have charged attacks. Thrown weapons have combo finishers and charged attacks. Then we got shields, which I've never found. Daggers. Yeah, I don't know what a combo finisher is. That is the one thing in this game I still have not figured out. We were saving our skulls, so I'm not gonna do that. But I do think I am gonna make this our last run of the stream. Starting to feel my belly get a little bit grumbly. So let's see. Blazin lets me know finishers are just spamming the main attack key and letting the combo play through, according to Reddit. So there's no special button. There's nothing like that. I just have to build the combo up, and then it will do a finisher on its own, I guess. We're going to go with the machete and the chipped dagger. Both of these are kind of garbage weapons, but that's okay. My original weapons were kind of garbage weapons. All right, back into the eagle's lair. I think I'll go weapon. I'm going to go weapon, mystery, upgrade, attribute, then probably healing. We'll see what we get when we're all the way up there. But for now, weapon. The Noble's Quarter. Well, I'm about to sneeze. Woo! That was intense. Okay. Excellent. Got that. Woo! Got that. Dang it. I thought I had him. Dang it. Thought I had that too. This corruption. Excellent. No. 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 Dang it. Man, parries are so hard. But that's just like a universal truth for me. Parries in every game are so hard. Alright, I didn't see any other alternate pathways, so we are stuck with this one. I don't like the two-handed bow. It's probably my least favorite. And then we've got two main weapons. Ugh. But, And it deals extra damage to electrified enemies, and I don't think I have anything with electrified enemies. I think I'd rather go with the chance to poison and the chance to do more damage. Well, not the chance. 30% more damage against burning enemies. If I can get someone to catch fire, then that would be pretty fantastic. Yep, goodbye, machete. Devil's in my feet, mama, the devil's in our feet. Devil's in our feet. Alright, let's go to the mystery room. No. Dang it. I'll be honest with you, the perfect parry is the thing that is going to end up hurting me the most. It is so hard. For me. For me, it is hard. I bet you watching at home are like, no, it's the easiest thing in the world. You just got to parry. And I'm like, shut up. Shut up, you jerk. It's hard for me. There, I got that one. Woo! What do we got? I'll take poison attacks. Ooh, but then it's going down in damage. That is interesting. I could get more poison damage, which, again, does 50% damage over time. So that'd be, in theory, 12 more damage over time. And I think the math works out, because that would be 36 damage versus 30 damage. So, I think the Serpent Blades are the better deal, if I am doing the math correctly. Oh, these stupid traps. Oh, these stupid traps. Let's get the lights turned on. There. I like that. That man is a monster. That man is a monster. Okay. Any treasure around here? hoping to step on an urn and have some gold spill out of it. And I don't have enough money for any of these, and I don't feel like making the game harder for myself. So I'm not even gonna, well, yeah, I am gonna look at it. Taking damage from an enemy deals 90% of the taken damage to the enemies around for a level of, or for a curse, essentially. That's what I'm determining. Is it worth getting a curse to reward myself for being bad at this game? And I'm gonna say no. I think I should get good, as the ancients used to say. So, we're gonna go with the... Dang it. I'm gonna go mystery room. I'm gonna roll the dice. Got him. Dang it. Got him. Thank you. Dang it. Too early. Dang it. Got him. These combat arenas are a little bit on the ridiculous side. No! Come on, dude, stop hitting me. Can't you tell I'm desperately trying to survive? I think I'm gonna fail again. I should have gone with the healing room. Let's see. Oh, this is to upgrade. I understand. I understand. Now we know that we are going to get, what's it called? Level of curse. We know we're going to get a curse for doing this. Now this only increases the damage by 2. Whereas this guy increases the damage by 4, and it adds critical damage. And I'm almost always out of stamina, so let's offer blood for this one. I don't like doing it, but we gotta do it. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. I don't know if I'm gonna make it very far. The reflected temple. How can one know when one is consumed by sadness until a mirror reveals the tragedies etched upon the face? Temple can switch appearance at any time and turn into mirror mode. You gain +5 perception, so that's not too bad. Yep, let's get right to it. Oop! Oop! Ah! Dang it! Got that one, that's good. Thank you! Come on, dude. Oh, crap. I don't know which direction it switched. Obviously, it switched. Doesn't matter, I'm dead. Yeah, that was not a personal best by any means. We did get 6 more skulls, which is good. That is the main thing that I'm working on, is getting skulls and growing in that direction. But there we go. That is Curse of the Dead Gods. If you would like me to continue doing this one tomorrow, just let me know. You can hit me up on Discord. Otherwise, I was thinking about playing another older game. In fact, a much older game. It's called Murdered Soul Suspect. It's this story-based mystery game where you play, or I guess I would play, as a dead detective trying to solve my own murder. And I think I'm going to give that a shot. I tried to play it years ago, like 5 or 6 years ago, and I got pretty far. And then for some reason I quit playing, and when I came back, I forgot how to play. So I think I'm going to start a new game and try it again. Not necessarily going for like a platinum or anything like that, just going for solving the mystery, because I think it'd be fun to solve my own mystery. My own murder mystery, as it were. Not my own mystery. I've already solved those mysteries. All right. I'm just bloviating at this point. Let's call it here and say thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed yourself, hit that follow button, turn on your notifications, and come back tomorrow for some Murdered Soul Suspect. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye! Yeah.